Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today, since I've been gone for so long and I tried to film a video on my iPhone, but it was just a mess to edit, so I just quit on it. I wanted my first video to be a VIB sale haul. Since I've seen everyone posting these videos, last night at some point I couldn't sleep and I was just watching everyone's videos and I was so excited to watch them that I decided that I was gonna film my own and show you the things that I purchased for myself. I've purchased a few things for my makeup artistry kit and I was thinking about maybe putting that in another video if you guys are interested. But if not, then just always let me know below what you want to see. But I'm going to show you things that I purchased for myself, and this has a twist to it. Since I've been gone for so long, I wanted to show you the things that I purchased on the last VIB sale because I was actually in the US as well. And then the things that I purchased on this one that I think just ended yesterday. So if you guys want to see the products that I chose and purchased from Sephora, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so almost everything is right here. I think everything is except for 3 palettes. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the palettes that I purchased first. You guys know that I love Natasha Denona. I purchased a ton of Natasha Denona. Disclaimer, I bought 2 of them at Sephora and then 3 of them I purchased on the Natasha Denona website last year because they had the Black Friday sale. So I wanted just to be clear on that, and that's the reason why I decided to go through with them. They were to complete my collection. So the latest ones that I purchased are the Natasha Denona Retro palette, and you will see that these are incomplete because I created my Franken palette, and you guys know how much I love to create Franken palettes with Natasha Denona eyeshadows. So the Retro palette, it's just a mauvey eyeshadow palette, and I think this is perfect for my brides. I decided this year that maybe I will start to play with my Natasha Denona shadows on my clients, since so far I've used them only on myself. And then recently I purchased the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. I want to create a series, Euphoria but make it wearable type of series, and I think this is the perfect palette for this. I adore creating a lilac look with a wing liner, or just settling the look with a black eyeliner or a brown eyeliner and mascara. And yesterday I couldn't film because I got busy with my baby, but I created a look with Airy, the blue color right here, and it was so beautiful. So I know I can create a ton of looks with pastel colors, so I was pretty excited for this palette, and the packaging is so beautiful. This one I haven't gotten around to put in my Franken palette because it's from the latest VIB haul. And then to complete my collection, the ones that I purchased from Natasha Denona are the purple blue, I think it's the name of this eyeshadow palette. It doesn't have the name anywhere, and it's this one right here. Of course, a lot of the shades, or 4 shades, are on the Franken palette, and I just think this is beautiful. It has a lot of wearable shades. The blue colors that this palette has, I don't have them in my collection anywhere, and I just thought it was gonna be just a great addition to my collection. And I love the green brown. It was actually my first Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. And then I also purchased the Natasha Denona Lila palette, and it's also great for bridal. This was one that I would postpone time after time because of the price tag, of course, but then when they were basically half off on the Natasha Denona website, I decided to go through with the purchase. A lot of the shades are again in my Franken palette. I can do a video of my Franken palette, and I actually wanted to do an update and tell you guys how many eyeshadow palettes from Natasha Denona I've hit pan on. And then last from Natasha Denona, I purchased the Circo Loco palette. This one I couldn't pay full price for it because I thought that even though it looked beautiful, it was just something, it was too much for me, too much color for me. And I wanted to add it to my collection, and I know that I will have pan in every single Natasha Denona palette that I purchased, but this wasn't a priority. So because of the sale, this was one of those things that because of the sale I purchased it. Then I purchased this eyeshadow palette last year as well. Purchased it when they re-released it because I had to put like the notification, my email to get notification for it when this was back in stock, and that's the way that I purchased it. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension #1, and I've been using it so much. This is right up my alley. This can be a perfect bridal eyeshadow palette, but this one is gonna be for personal use only. And I recently, but I don't have it here yet with me because I have to travel the next day that I purchased it, that I ordered online. I have the rose gold one, or the rose edition, the Major Dimension 2, and it's coming to me in about 1 week or so. But I wanted to get this for so long, and I was postponing it and making myself enjoy my collection. I couldn't be more happy with it. I have to say I'm super happy with the colors and how the creams perform as a base for eyeshadow. I didn't think they were gonna be that good. At first, I thought they were gonna be gimmicky and that they were gonna just smudge my entire makeup and that the eyeshadow on top would be just choppy. It's not. It's just a perfect base for eyeshadow, or you could even use them on their own. So my goodness, those are 7 eyeshadow palettes total. Just one, the pastel one, it was the only one that I got right now on this VIB sale. These, of course, I had to get, and I got it last year because I was without an SPF, and you cannot be without SPF. This is a repurchase product. This is the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. I adore this. This is a clear SPF and it goes beautifully. This has made me, in a way, just remove primer from my collection because I use this as a primer, and I sometimes use extra primers depending on the finish that I want to get, but almost 99% of the time I only use the Unseen Sunscreen if I'm just wearing my everyday face, which is the face that I have right now. If I'm not going to an event, basically, I wear only this as my primer. For foundation, it's been a while since I purchased a foundation, but I wanted to try this because everyone would say that this would be the exact same formula or so similar to the first edition of the Ultra HD or the HD foundation by Makeup Forever, and that was actually, in my opinion, better than the Ultra HD that they came up with. I've used it a couple times. I don't know if it's the same. It's really good. It's long wearing. It looks like skin, but a little bit heavier. If you have dry skin, just stay away from it. But I don't know yet if it's a holy grail foundation. I have to keep playing with it. So for my first impressions, I don't love it as much as I did the last one, but it's good. It's good. It's long wearing. I'm deciding how I feel about it. I finally decided to buy this concealer for me. I finished a concealer when I was in the US that I didn't like so much, and I've been going through my concealers for ages now, and then I get stuff on PR or I have stuff that I need to finish, and then I was always using concealers that I didn't love. I want to purchase still my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer on my shade because that's holy grail for me. I decided to go for an in-between two of my other favorites, which are the Tarte one and the Nars one, and went ahead and purchased the Born This Way concealer for myself in the shade Almond. This is the shade Swan that I purchased for my makeup artistry kit, but Almond is my shade. It's so beautiful and flawless on my skin. It has high coverage. It's perfect. There's a reason why everyone loves this concealer. It comes with a lot of product. The price that you pay for the amount that you get is just unbeatable. But on this last VIB sale, I actually went ahead and purchased 2 bronzers. And it's been years since I've gotten a bronzer. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, Airbrush bronzer. And this reminded me so much of Mel Thompson. And I wanted to get it. It had like... I wanted it for so long, and then it reminded me of her, and I wanted just to try it because she used to love it so much. And this is it. I'm not wearing it today, though. I've worn it a couple times, and if I fall in love with it, I know at some point I will have all shades on my makeup artistry kit because I love that it has removable pans, so I can put it on a C palette and then carry all 4 shades for every single one of my clients. But I think this is so luxury, so beautiful. I love the packaging. I love that it's refillable. We don't need makeup, but I've been going through my makeup collection for the past 4 years now, doing project pans and just doing a no buy year, low buys and stuff. And I've gone through a lot of my matte bronzers, and then I don't repurchase bronzer that often, and I have a lot of shimmery bronzers, but I actually prefer matte bronzers. That's the reason why I chose this, and it was because I was postponing purchasing it since it was released basically. Every single release of powder products that Dior comes up with, I want to get the highlighters, the bronzers, and everything, because I loved so much the Garden Glow highlighter that it was limited edition that I have, and I actually hit pan on it, and then it became a permanent in their line that I always wanted to get one. And this packaging, actually the packaging was the one that made me take the plunge. This is another bronzer, and this is Dior Forever Natural Bronzer. I have mine in the shade 05 Warm Bronze and the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Medium. And this is just goals for me. This is everything that I would want in a packaging. It's actually quilted, and it feels like a bag basically. And it's so beautiful. It looks darker than how it shows on the skin. It's the bronzer that I'm wearing on my face today. So stunning. I just truly love it. And for me, packaging, it's part of the experience when you purchase makeup. If the packaging makes you happy, you will use their product more. I know that there are products that have crappy packaging and that are still amazing, but for me, packaging is always something that makes me reach for a product more. And if it's good on top of the packaging, it has the best of both worlds, then it will be holy grail. But if it has crappy packaging, it can just make you not love the product that much. So yeah, this is just beautiful, and I know I will use it up completely. I'm positive of that. And these I wanted for so long, and I have to say it's the blush that I'm wearing on my face today, but it kind of disappointed me. I was expecting it to be different. I don't know, this has a lot of rose to it. It's not as neutral or as bronzy as I would have hoped. I thought it was gonna be different, just different. It's not that it's bad, it's just that I don't love it as much as I thought I would. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She's So LA. This, again, I've been wanting it since it was released. It looks so beautiful. Every time I would see someone pulling this out, and I saw that a lot of people put it on their Holy Grail products for 2021, I just wanted it and it just... And on 2020, I think it was the year that it came out. So yeah, I've been seeing it for, I think, the past 2 years, and I decided to take the plunge and purchase it. I have to use it more because I've used it about 5 times since I purchased it. I don't know. It wasn't, as a first impression, it wasn't mind-blowing for me. I will have to just keep trying and trying it. And I don't think it's because of the formula, because I actually really like the formula. I think it's the color that I don't love that much. Okay, for blush, I wanted to try this one because I wanted to find a dupe for Madly, and I asked a Nars representative on their website, and they said that this was the closest one. It's not. This is Illicit by Nars, and I'm not mad that I have it. I've actually used it quite a lot, and you guys know that Nars makes basically my top 3 favorite formulas in blushes, but it's not Madly. And I can't get over Madly. It's a shade that would work for me so good, as if it was made for me. It's the perfect nude blush for me. Illicit is nice. It's a beautiful nude. It has more of a peach tone to it than Madly. It's not the same. It's definitely not the same, and it's still not Holy Grail status. Oh my goodness, I've been wanting this since I was in college. And this is the Dior Color Awakening Universal Blush, Dior Backstage Rosy Glow. I really like this, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna try to do a dupes video within my collection because I thought this was gonna be different. It looks similar to other blushes that I have in my collection, but I'm so excited that I have it. I love the Dior engravement right here in the pan. I just think this is so stunning. I want to get the coral shade. I love the sleek packaging as well. This is so perfect. And I thought that this was clear, but it's not. It just has like the visual effect as if it was the blush that you're seeing, but it's not. So it has a mirror and stuff. It's just super bright. You only need the tiniest amount. I thought this was gonna be sheer. It's not. If you go heavy hand, you will look like a clown and super pink depending on your skin tone. And then I'm about to be finished, but I purchased 4 of the Precisely My Brow pencils. I think I actually purchased them when they were having like a competition with Ulta. You know that they do the 21 Days of Beauty, and then Sephora also it's putting the 50% off discount. So I purchased 4 Benefit Precisely My Brows because I love them. I go through this. This is the only product that I actually buy backups of for the entire year because I finish a lot of them throughout the year, and this is not a cheap brow pencil. This is about $24. So if I can get them for $12, I will. Since you can basically only purchase 2 from the same shade online, I purchased 2 4.5 and 2 in number 5, and I prefer number 5 because it will last longer if I just use a light hand. And then last but not least, I purchased some lipsticks. It's been a while since I add lipstick to my cart or to my collection, and to be honest, I found that if you have about 5 lipsticks that you love or 4 lipsticks that you love, you can be all set and you don't need any more lipsticks. Since wearing masks, I wear lipstick even less. I prefer to go for my tint, but for some reason I just wanted to have a couple nudes because at some point I decided to give all my nudes up for my makeup artistry kit. I sanitized them, put them in a palette, and I use them for my clients ever since. And I replenished them, but only for my makeup artistry kit. So I decided that I wanted a few nudes that I would just love for myself. I couldn't be more excited. I'm a Harry Potter fan, and this is the JK Magic lip shade, and I think this is my favorite color from the bunch. Maybe I have another one that I love just as much, but this is so beautiful. And the packaging and the fact that they are refillable, I love even more. And when I went to purchase the JK Magic one, I just went for the Yes Honey one that was on display. I didn't think that I was gonna get caught up by another shade, but this was so different being a nude for me, and it also looks really yellow on my lips that I wanted just to get it. It's just different in my collection, and I love it on its own with a liner, and I love it mixing it up with other lipsticks. For another formula, and this one is the one that I've used the least, I haven't played with it that much, so I don't have a set opinion on it, but I love the feel of it on the lips. This is the Oh She's Single by Patrick Ta. Oh my goodness, this is so stunning. And it's matte, but it feels like it's a velour type of lipstick. This is more pinky, this is more yellow, and this is pink but different from this one. This has more of a shine, and this is more matte. And then these two were just something that I wanted from the Super Nudes collection. This is the Catwalking one from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the one that I'm telling you that I love, maybe as much as I do JK Magic. It's just so stunning. It looks a lot like the Patrick Ta one. This is Catwalking by Charlotte Tilbury, and then I also have here Cover Star, and these, I know it's a beautiful shade to wear with a darker lip liner. This is Catwalking, and you can see that it looks so similar to the Patrick Ta Oh She's Single, and this is Cover Star, which is really pale and beautiful. So those are 5 nude lipsticks that I added to my collection, and so far I've been just mixing it up and I'm placing them on my bag to reapply. So I've been using them. The one that I haven't put on my bag yet is the Patrick Ta one, and I wanted to show you this as a bonus. I took with me a few MAC empty containers, and I got this one. I have this on my kit, and it's one of the lipsticks that I use the most, and I actually want to get back to having the 5 top MAC lipsticks that I would wear like a crazy person. And Yash is my favorite MAC lipstick. I just adore it, and I'm gonna show it to you so that you guys can see it. It looks so beautiful on my lips, and I know nudes tend to look similar, but they're not the same. So these look similar to JK Magic, but a hint lighter, or it has a little bit of peach to it, and it's matte. So this is Yash. Okay, you guys, so that's it. I think it was a huge haul, taking into account that I almost never do hauls that are not PR lately. I'm basically not purchasing that much makeup. Then this was a huge haul for me. I don't have to justify myself, you guys. I love makeup. I'm so excited for the things that I got. Sometimes you get, even though I love my collection, sometimes you just want something new and something that will make you excited and that will just, now that I'm a mom, will give me more of a reason to play with makeup and not feel like I have to be like a bun up and no makeup at all times, movies out, just for my kid to be on demand eating. Yeah, that's it, you guys. I just love that I'm going back to YouTube. I'm gonna be showing you a couple videos, a mommy makeup bag that I keep in hand with everything that I need to create a full face super quick, and that I even took with me to the US, back to the US, because I came back from a trip with my baby and I had everything in a super small makeup bag, and I would do my face every day super quick because I didn't have that many choices. I want to do a video about that, and then also about my Franken palette, and I want to give you guys a few ideas of content that I want to come back with, like the Euphoria but make it wearable series. So that's it for this video, you guys. I will leave everything that I purchased linked below, and I will also leave you guys a discount code that I have from Look Fantastic, because maybe a few of these items, since the Sephora VIB sale is over, a few of these items you can get for 20% off, because I have this coupon and it will last you, I don't know, it will last like a year, and it's just the name Jordana in all capitals. So if you want any of these products, and you can find them there, I will leave the link of the products with Look Fantastic, the ones that I can find below. But you can find all of these items at Sephora except for the MAC lipstick. So that's it, you guys. I love you. Don't forget to leave an emoji below with a shopping bag, just if you saw the entire video. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.